Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rychtik TV and another episode of Rychtik Reviews. Today I'm joined by Hannah and her friend Morgan.
Hi.
Today we are talking about 13 Reasons Why. Warning, there might be some small spoilers in there. I'll try my best to avoid them.
Okay, if you caption it 13 Reasons Why review, then just don't fucking watch it if you don't want spoilers. Honestly.
I mean, some people just want to
Sorry.
some people just want to know if the season's worth watching. We're going to discuss a little bit of Season 1 and a lot of Season 2 because we all just finished it. I mean, I finished it a couple days ago, but Morgan...
Literally just finished it.
But Morgan and Hannah are lame and took way longer.
Okay, I helped 2 other people catch up, so don't... And I have to watch it again.
Whose fault is that, Hannah?
I don't want to do that.
Then don't. Tell your friends to fuck off.
I'm not going to let Stephanie watch the rest of it by herself.
Don't let her do that.
Oh, God, that'd be
No,
fucking
I'm
great.
not going to do it.
Either way, all right. So, first off, let's just separate it. What do you guys think of Season 1?
It was good.
Well, yeah, pretty great.
Like, what are some standout moments for you guys?
I have to remember now.
All right, I guess fuck you guys. We'll just go back to me. I really liked in the season. I liked the fact that the entire season was about Clay just like getting the tapes from Hannah after, of course, post mortem, and it was his story about learning why she did what she did with killing herself. It followed the book really well, a book that I did read a couple years ago. And I really enjoyed that it followed the story of that really well.
One comment there. I liked Clay a lot, Season 1. He was probably one of my favorite characters, Season 1. But Season 2, like, he ends great in Season 2, but like, a little bit of faith faltering throughout that.
Yeah, like, okay, I get the emotions he's going through. I get it sucks, and I get everything you're going through. But still, like, you don't have to take it out on other people. It doesn't really help anything, especially when they're all going through it. Like, counseling helps. Somewhat. Not school counselors.
Really?
School counselors suck.
But still, actively seek out school counselors if you need help.
Don't
listen to Hannah, she's an idiot. Alright, if you're going to give Season 1 a review, out of 10, how well, just based off what you remember, how well do you think it
Not
was?
comparing the 2 seasons?
Not
Because-
comparing,
Okay.
standing on its own.
I give it a 9. It was pretty great.
8 or 9, yeah.
8 or 9.
It was good. I was excited because of the book.
Yeah.
A book I actually did read.
I concur. It was really good. I didn't really have a lot of problems with it. The only problem I had when it came to this series was the people that watch it. I get tired of seeing shit on Facebook. Oh my God, 13 Reasons Why doesn't accurately depict how I feel about suicide and depression, so therefore it needs to be canceled.
Like
and,
that.
And that kind of shit is just pure cancer.
Okay, but like, I didn't see anything about that, like, oh, it's not my depiction.
No, I didn't.
I just saw stuff like, where people are like, oh my gosh, this shouldn't be on TV because, like, people who have these thoughts and stuff like that, like, kind of more of as a preventative thing, but, you know, this actually makes people more aware of the issues, and as Season 2 just proved, it depicts it really accurately.
Mm-hmm.
It does. And like you said, the people who are saying like it should be taken off of Netflix and whatever because it's either inaccurate or like this stuff is too graphic, like, oh, boo-hoo. This is stuff that people go through. You have to watch what people actually go through because we don't talk about those things. Because they're hard topics.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just, I mean, even like one of our friends shares shit like that all the time about how it's a bad show and it should get canceled because, like, I mean, yeah, was it kind of intense in the first season, watching at least 2 people get raped? It happens. Watching, like, it literally showed her killing herself. And some people are like, oh, that's so triggering, people shouldn't watch that. Then don't.
You freaking
It's
knew how
not,
she was gonna
it's
do it.
not for you. It is for the people that can handle it.
I don't know if I could necessarily say handle it.
If you
but
can't handle seeing, like, in a TV show setting, someone kill themselves because it's too triggering for you, then don't fucking watch it. It's not the world's job to cater to you and your triggers.
I don't know if
True.
I can necessarily. I mean, okay, some people don't know what their triggers are though.
And if
Some
they,
people do.
and if they don't, and if they find out from watching the TV show, power to them.
I mean, I also like how they added the trigger warnings in season 2. Like, that was a good touch. That was nice. They should have added
I
it in
think
season 1.
that was
There was
necessary.
trigger warnings in season 1.
But there were.
There were.
I don't remember
There wasn't.
that.
There was not a full-fledged like video with them saying, "Oh, by the way."
No. Like, they did not have trigger warnings on top of the screen, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, they did. They put I can specifically tell you, in episode 13 there was some. They put a
In
black.
episode 13, but not through the rest of the season.
Well, if there was either rape or when she killed herself, there was in the beginning of the episode they put a black screen up saying, "Hey, there's someone either getting raped or killing themselves in this episode, so
I
skip
mean,
that."
Not to lighten the mood, kind of, or make a joke, but you knew episode 13 was gonna be triggering.
True.
Exactly.
Like, that's just how it had to end.
Exactly. All right, we're taking a long time. Let's jump into season 2. I did not know what to expect going into this because they kind of veered off from the book because the television show ended. The season 1 episode ended a little different than this book ended. That way to set up a season 2.
Yeah.
Understandable. That's all fine and dandy. They did that with Orange is the New Black. Speaking of which, watch out for a video about that too one of these days. I guess like I said, it was a really good season. It was interesting watching the characters develop, and certain people switch sides from being considered a bad guy or a good girl or a bad person, and switch sides back and forth. And yeah, Hannah and Morgan touched on the fact that they added trigger warnings to the beginning. To the very first episode, they had a very long trigger warning.
Yeah.
And at the end of each episode, they had a thing on there saying if you need help or if you need someone to talk to or you need information about this kind of shit, look it up on this website. And I guess power to them. They even, like, when you're selecting the show on Netflix, there's even a selection bar thing that says, hey, here's the trigger warnings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, while I respect that they're willing to go out of the way for their fans like that, I just feel like you're catering to a small percentage of people that are watching the show, because the average person watching the show probably does not need the trigger warnings.
I think that is very false.
Yeah.
Actually,
In the sense that, like, if you're watching the show, you know.
stemming from someone who actually either has a first-hand experience some of those things, or second-hand knows people who have watched this who have definitely experienced those things.
Also, bro, we're millennials. We're like the most depressed generation ever. Like, just saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
Yeah. I know. I've heard. All right, but like I said, the season it was good. Lots of twists and turns. Lots of character changes that I enjoyed.
A lot of fucking emotions. Yeah.
Solid 8 out of 10, and for the entire series, at least a 9 out of 10. I'm looking forward to season 3, should it happen, which it definitely should, next May.
See, I would have been okay without a season 3 had it not ended the way that it.
Yeah. They definitely set up season 3.
It made me angry to hear that there was talk of being a season 3.
Yeah, like, had episode 13 not existed or had just like a small resolution or whatever, there didn't need to be season 3, but the way it ended, now I kind of like need it.
All right, give it a rating. Season 2 and then the show.
Season 2, 9. Like, solid 9. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't give many things 10s, so I'm not going to, but.
So
Also gonna give it a 9.
all right, then what do you both give it for the entire series as a whole? And which season do you like
God
more?
damn it.
That's a hard one.
This is hard to say because I loved the book, but I do like season 2 more, only because I think it is very important to touch upon what happens after.
I'm gonna agree with that. I like season 2 more, mostly because of the feels. Like, there were a lot of good moments in that, but then there were also a lot of bad moments. It was a roller coaster, but it was a fun roller coaster.
I mean, they're literally, spoiler, not that this is much of a spoiler, there is a song called Roller Coaster in here, so
Oh yeah,
there's that.
yeah.
Also, they picked good ass songs.
They
did.
It was a really good show. I recommend it to anybody that wants to see it. I've been David. This has been Hannah and Morgan of Rychtik TV, and we will see you all in the next episode.